Namaskar, I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Ritam News. In Pakistan, the plight of religious minorities, especially Hindus, is a painful reminder of the deep-rooted discrimination they face every day. The country's record on religious freedom and human rights, particularly for its non-Muslim population, paints a grim picture. Hindus in Pakistan are not only subjected to systemic discrimination but are also forced into conversion. What's even more disturbing is the treatment they receive post-conversion, highlighting a larger issue within Pakistan's societal fabric. The practice of forced conversions is rampant across Pakistan, particularly targeting women and young girls from the Hindu and Christian communities. Every year, thousands of women are kidnapped, coerced into converting to Islam, and married off to their captors. These are not isolated incidents, but a part of a larger, deeply ingrained pattern of religious persecution. According to the Aurat Foundation and Movement for Solidarity and Peace, around 1,000 women and girls from minority communities are forcefully converted and married to their abductors each year. Many of these women belong to Dalit Hindu community where forced conversions are an alarming reality. One such case is Rajita, a Dalit Hindu woman who, like many others, was kidnapped and forced to convert to Islam. Her tragic story mirrors the experiences of thousands of women whose lives are torn apart by forced conversions. Tragically, these cases often go unreported in Pakistan's mainstream media, and the government remains silent on the issue. Despite international outcry, Pakistan's authorities rarely take actions against the perpetrators, allowing the cycle of abuse to continue unchecked. These forced conversions are not just about religion. They serve as a tool of control and oppression. Often economic deprivation and systemic discrimination push Hindus towards conversion. Many face severe social and professional barriers, making life as a non-Muslim in Pakistan nearly impossible. For some, converting to Islam becomes a desperate way to escape relentless discrimination and threats to their safety. A report by the International Dalit Solidarity Network in 2022 voiced concern about the alarming frequency of such abductions and conversions. It revealed how Dalit women and girls are repeatedly targeted for forced conversion and marriage to Muslim men. Pakistan's government, however, continues to ignore these atrocities, further enabling the persecution of its minority population. This silence and inaction have only emboldened perpetrators to continue this brutal practice. One particularly tragic case involves three sisters, Chandni, Roshni, and one another, who were kidnapped and forced into marriages with their captors. Minority rights activists like Shiva Kachi have continuously raised alarms about the increasing frequency of these crimes, yet the authorities remain indifferent. As pointed out by the Commonwealth Initiative for Freedom of Religion and Belief, these cases often follow a horrifying pattern. Young girls aged 12 to 15 are kidnapped, converted, and married off. When their families attempt to intervene, the kidnappers counteract with false accusation against the family, further intimidating them into silence. Adding to the horror, even after conversion, many of these individuals do not find acceptance within their religious communities. Converted Muslims, particularly those from Hindu backgrounds, face continuous discrimination. They are treated as second-class citizens, never truly integrated into Muslim society, and often marginalized further. This mistreatment lays bare the hypocrisy within Pakistan's claims of religious freedom and tolerance. The treatment of Hindus in Pakistan is emblematic of a larger issue within the country's policies and societal attitudes towards minorities. While Pakistan's government claims to protect religious freedoms, the ground reality reveals a starkly different truth. Forcibly converting individuals and then treating them as lesser citizens post-conversion underscores deep-rooted religious intolerance in Pakistan. The government has failed to address this growing menace, allowing extremist elements to flourish. Instead of safeguarding its minority communities, the government has chosen silence, fueling further oppression. The international community has long criticized Pakistan's human rights record, but little has changed. Until concrete actions are taken to stop forced conversions and provide justice to the victims, Pakistan's reputation as a violator of religious freedoms will continue to tarnish its global standing.